Hello and welcome back to a new vlog. My name is Bailey. I am a 4th year, 4th grade teacher, and today I'm sharing a full day in my teacher life, taking you along for everything that I can today, and it's gonna be a busy one. It's Friday, 7 o'clock, and I just got to school. First things first, today is my teacher bestie's birthday, so I brought in a few things for her. I do have to finish writing her card really quickly, that way everything is ready to go. She has to walk past my classroom when she comes into school, so I want it all ready for her when she comes in. And then we have a lot of other things to get to before my kids come in about an hour. Okay, card is ready, so when she comes, that'll all be here for her. Now, I actually had a sub yesterday. We had our first PBL meeting, project-based learning meeting for the school year. If you're new here, I'm part of a cohort in my district where a small group of us gets together, does some professional learning surrounding PBL, and then we have a lot of time to plan projects that we want to implement into our classrooms. This is my 3rd year participating in it, and I've really enjoyed it. My students have also really enjoyed and benefited from it. Yesterday was super productive because Emily and I were able to plan our first little small project. We're going to do it in 4 parts over the next 2 months, so I'm sure I'll share more about that as that kind of rolls out. But right now I need to get my classroom back in order a little bit. You know how it is when you come back from a sub. We actually had one of our building subs in my classroom, so things are in better shape than normal, but there's still some things that I have to put away, organize, and then get ready for today. I also got food while I was gone. Okay, this is so cute. And then I think there's little candies inside. There's some little there's candy inside, and then some little candles. This is so sweet and perfect timing because now I can go grab something over the weekend to get somebody back on Monday. And what a fun way to start my day and come back into my classroom. They gave me lots of copies of these too. Okay, so I need to put one of these out. I'm gonna go put this out in front of my door, and then I really need to do some organizing. I'm once again so thankful for my sub binder. When I was making my sub plans for yesterday, I was just able to take this out and put it on my desk. It has our schedule, class list, seating charts, rules and expectations, any of our procedures like our morning procedure, co-curricular, snack, recess lunch, mindful time rotations, dismissal, all of those procedures broken down. And then I also have all of our safety and technology information in here. I was just able to set this out on my desk and then make the specific plans for the day. And I have a template for this as well, so it made it all super easy to make my sub plans. Now I just have to put this away for next time. The other thing I have to do this morning is some filming. So I have 3 different outfits from Temu that I am doing in a reel. I have the first one on right now, and then I have 2 others that I'm going to change into, one of them being the outfit that I'm going to wear today. So before my contract time starts, I need to make sure that I get all of this filming done. That took a little bit longer than expected. And then Emily also stopped in, so I talked to her a little bit. Now I am going to reset my whiteboard for today, see what I need to do. I need to print off an activity that I'm going to do this afternoon. Actually, never mind on the activity because I'm just realizing that there's a color version that I'd rather use, and I have to print that at home. I don't print a lot in color, but when I do it from home. We have the option of printing in color here, but it's kind of a couple different steps, so I just prefer, if I'm doing it, it's not that often, I'll just print it from home. Changing that to my weekend to-do list, and then my teammate just made our math copies. The rest can wait until later, so I'm gonna reset my whiteboard, quick change, and then I'll be ready. They're coming in 15 minutes. Something else to do in between a read aloud and catch up pick one, but that'll be a problem for me maybe during my plan time or lunch because I don't know anything right now off the top of my head that's gonna need to be done. Maybe some more writing time, but we'll see later. It's my plan time now. I just dropped my kids off at gym, and this morning felt very chaotic, so I hope it was a little bit more organized as I was trying to film some of it, but things have been really smooth since my kids came in. We had a very productive morning. We finished up our Unit 1 math test, worked on some paragraphing, our dialogue, and our realistic fiction stories, And then we had a lesson on characters' actions for reading and then what that tells us about our characters today. So like I said, it is my plan time now and I have 2 things that I want to work on. The first thing, I send home math homework on Friday, so I need to go make some quick copies of that. I'm also working on some door decor. I obviously won't be able to film that during the school day in the hallway, but I'll make sure to show you that when it's done. I'm hoping that it will be done by the end of the day today, whether it's during my plan time or after school. I can work on it a little bit as well to make sure that it's done for Halloween. I'm excited to show you that from Schoolgirl Style, and my kids are getting excited about it too. I'm gonna go do those things. I just wanted to check in, say hi. I'll see you at lunch. It is lunchtime now, and I just did a little bit more work on my door. I made sure all of my windows were cut out of it. I'm really excited to show you how it's coming together and then how it looks by the end of the day today. It will be done. Right now, I have about 30 minutes, and I'm just gonna grade some of the math homework that my students brought back. Math homework, like I said last week, is optional, so I send it home on a Friday. If they bring it back anytime throughout the week or by Friday, the next Friday, then I'll give them feedback and send it back to them. So I had 10 mathematicians do it this week. Not too bad. And this is just for extra practice on top of the work that we're doing in the classroom. I'm gonna grade this real quick, pop a sticker on it. That way everything will be ready to go in their mailboxes. I also worked on my e-blast a little bit yesterday, so unless I have anything to add into my e-blast by this afternoon, it's all ready to go and be sent home. After school, I'm gonna have to send that e-blast, reset my whiteboard, make sure just the space is clean, and then I'll have to do my door after school because I need to film it. And then it will be weekend time. Also, with that extra time in my schedule this afternoon, I decided that I'm going to do a little bit more of our writing. So we're going to talk about stepping into our character's shoes, which we have been doing a lot in reading. So I think it's going to be an easier lesson for them to apply that to their writing. We're going to do a little bit of that this afternoon, and then I'm also going to get them onto Prodigy. My students in the past have loved Prodigy, and I love Prodigy because it's a really great option for them to do independently as a pick one choice during math time. I'm going to get them started on that this afternoon. I actually forgot I need to print their logins. So I'm going to do that right now, grab them, look at this math, and then be ready when they come back for the afternoon. I will see you then. Pretty sure my camera died while I was filling in my whiteboard, but I filled in my whiteboard and I also sent my e-blast out. Friday afternoons are always pretty interesting because we don't rotate, so we're doing things like projects, those extra types of things, and then also I try to get in a little bit more writing time. We don't have the most time for writing during the morning, so I like to squeeze in a little bit of extra time on Friday afternoons. So we did that this afternoon, got my students into Prodigy, and then we also got to go outside for a little recess. So it was a good afternoon. We got their Friday folder sent home, all that good stuff. Feeling good about leaving for the weekend. The last thing I need to do is just finish up this door and then I will be out. I'm just trying to get everything taped and ready to put just up on my door all at once. So you're gonna say hi to my vlog? Birthday girl!
Hi!
Door is done and it looks great. I'm really happy with how it all turned out, and it's only 4:30, so I'm about to get out of here. I did also want to mention that if there's ever anything specifically that you want to know more about or want to see in my videos, make sure to leave a comment down below. That way I can put it into a future video. I've just kind of been sticking with days and weeks in my teacher life, and I think that that is what people are liking to see, but let me know if there's anything specific that you want me to chat about or include. I hope that you enjoyed it coming along with me today on a Friday. Another really good week in 4th grade, which feels great to say. I will see you next week and in my next video. Thank you for watching.